There we go. These settings are so weird. I'm attempting a higher bitrate again, guys. So hopefully, hopefully it'll be noticeable on the stream. But we'll see. If I seem a bit groggy today during this stream, it's because I should have kept sleeping, but I wasn't tired enough, so I just got up. I got up a couple hours ago, but I just haven't fully woken up, so I thought, screw it. I just want to do stuff. But how you guys all doing? Hope you're doing good. I should actually tweet out that I'm streaming too. Trying the YouTube streaming, seeing how much this works. Like, instead of using Twitch. I mean, Twitch is still better, obviously, but... I guess I can appear online, right? Why not? Streaming on youtube.com/Scyushi. Come chill. I looked into the Bless game. It's not really something for me. Oh yeah, so did you guys on console secretly end up getting the Delves update? I don't think that you did, because I haven't heard anything. But remember, it was supposed to come out like on the 26th, and then it's like, nope, it didn't. This? No, it's just a C3 staff that I just have casually. Oh, so it didn't come out on console? Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, I didn't think that it did. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, how you guys been enjoying Minecraft Dungeons? Hopefully you've been, hopefully it's all been working for you. There's been lots of people reporting tons of bugs. To those saying that Minecraft Dungeons is short, I mean, my argument is that first and foremost, it's 20 bucks. But on top of that, it's, I don't know, man. It's a good time. You just gotta play it a little bit more casually, I think. Yeah, it's not gonna be for everybody. I mean, you gotta be into like a dungeon crawler like Diablo. That's why, like, I'm absolutely loving it. Minecraft Dungeons is not only on computer. What are you talking about? It's on all consoles, man. Best stats for Candy Barb. I mean, it depends what you're going for, but if you're looking for end game, I mean, I guess just full damage? I don't know. This is a prime example, by the way. Like, this is why YouTube streaming sucks. Like, look at how easily these guys can just spam it. Like, I can mute them, but it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, YouTube. Like, get your shit together. Probably not gonna do a giveaway today, sorry. We're just gonna do, like, some delves. I didn't really have any plans of, like, doing anything specific. It's just, we're just gonna chill. I was just sitting and thinking, like, oh, I should stream. Maybe... Oh, pardon me. That's a coffee burp. Maybe I'll end up streaming Terraria after this. It depends. But I'm gonna have a Minecraft Dungeons video come out today. The final Animal Crossing video. And then... possibly there is... So there's this really old game called Destroy All Humans that's getting, like, a full rework. And they have a demo on the GOG launcher for some weird reason, so I'm gonna do that for a video, hopefully. Try to rush that one out today. For today, this stream is gonna more than likely show up tomorrow, so you guys get to see it early, right? Otherwise, the yesterday's Trove video is gonna kind of be the one that'll have to hold most people off. It's a bigger tutorial, so I figure it can last a couple days kind of thing. Is Delves worth me coming back to Trove? It's up to you. Like, I don't know, man. It's difficult for me to say whether or not, like, why'd you quit in the first place, you know? I think Delves is pretty good. But, I mean, that's just me. Like, this game's still starving for new things to do and new content. And Delves are fun enough, you know? You pretty much just keep going. I don't know who that is, Banana. Is C5 coming soon? No, I don't think so. We know that it's technically in the game's code, so we'll see. Did they nerf Delves? Kind of. Weirdly enough, they made... What was it? They weakened these bosses and then made the minions out in the world stronger, which is stupid because the problem that people deal with is the minions. Like, it's the other way around, so... When crossplay gets added to Minecraft Dungeons Undyne, I will take you down. Imagine PvP in that game. It would just be a ranged battle mess. Dude, you're answering your own question right there. Why'd you block me from Trove for my name? Like, plus, I don't know. I don't know who the heck you are, dude. It's not like I'm the only person that can block you from a world. But more than likely, you have, like, some disgusting Uggle's name that had to be destroyed. And I trust my mods to be able to do that. Should Trove has crossplay? I wish. It's never going to. It'd be cool if it did. It's different though. Like, you gotta think with what Trove is, it's not really the type of game that lets you do crossplay. You know, like with Minecraft Dungeons, it's kind of a single player game that you can play online with people. Whereas Trove is like a full-on MMO, and unless the game is designed from the ground up to support it, like Phantasy Star, then it just is a mess to try and add it later. Whoa. Yeah, I still accept friend requests. You can send them. Why is Neon Ninja so weak nowadays? I'm not sure what you mean. Neon Ninja is still good. If you're talking about with Delves, it's just because he doesn't really do as well as other characters. Like, you can just have stronger characters in Delves is the thing. I wish I could bring you guys into the Delve, but it's not a private one, so I can't just invite. It's just a challenge one, so whoever's in it is in it until the end. Which do you think is best, Tomb Raider or Draco? I don't know. Draco's slightly stronger, I'd say. But I enjoy Tomb Raider right now, just because he's... I don't know. I literally just spam the same abilities that I would with Draco, except I have a little bit more payoff because I get to see all my minions on screen and stuff. It's... I don't know. It's a little more stimulating, I guess. Did you use money to get your items? I don't fully understand the question. Yeah, I'll destroy that guy. Sorry, guys. This is what I mean. YouTube streaming sucks. That's why it sucks. One of the many things that YouTube streaming doesn't do. But no, if you're asking about, like, there's no pay-to-win way to get gear in this game, so. There doesn't seem to be any other modders on right now. That's why, it might take me a minute to catch these guys. Yes, Undyne. PSO is actually full cross-platform. Minecraft Dungeons will eventually be cross-play, but not just yet. Oh, reach the cursed skulls. Go, speed characters. Go. Just run to the end, man. Why is Shadowhunter so low damage? Don't ask me, man. Like, I talk about it very regularly, even with people in real life. Like, I was just talking with my brother. Like, I don't know why it takes them so long to rebalance characters in this game. Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand that there's a lot that has to go into a rebalance. It's not just, like, a quick, easy thing. But at the same time, if they want it to be lazy, rather than just not do anything, all they literally have to do is look at each of the characters and just set the damage value from 1 to 5. That class is fixed. Or it's too powerful, in which case nerf it. Like, it shouldn't take too long to do it. They don't need to do like full-on reworks like they've done with all the other characters, which I do appreciate, but why is Gonda so cheap on PTS? Because it's the PTS. What do you even... kind of a question is that? Seriously. The costume that we're rocking right now, it's a mod. It's on Trovesaurus and it's on Steam Workshop. It is officially in the game's code. It's just it took somebody to rip it out, unfortunately. I think they'll add PvP to Minecraft Dungeons. I do not think so. I very much doubt it. Dreams PS4. Yeah, I don't have that game. I've been kind of half thinking to get it just because it looks really memey. But no, Minecraft Dungeons, I don't think it wouldn't work with PvP, man. It's too unbalanced. The one thing that I love about that game is the devs even specifically said, oh yeah, this game's unbalanced, but it makes it fun. Hey, there's Pickle and Dio. Good. You guys can manage chat for me a little bit. There's been quite a few spammers lately. Whoa, my mouse. See? There you go. Destroy him. You think it's kind of pointless to have the pre-boss stages in delves? What do you mean? Like, personally, I think that the shadow chest should just spawn on every floor. That's what I think. I don't think that there's a reason for the rest. I know the reason why, but I personally think that it would be better if the shadow chest was just on every floor. It already takes, even with doing that, it still takes a long time to end up getting Crystal 4 in the first place. I don't know what Girl in Red is, dude. I don't really listen to music. Do you know when Phantasy Star Online 2 is releasing for EU? I don't know if it is, but European players and people that aren't North American, all you gotta do is just change your Windows Store to say you're American, and then you can just download the game and play it, no problem. I might make a tutorial on it. I'm not a European player, of course, so I'd have to learn exactly how to do it. But it's pretty easy from what I've heard. How can I get Despoiled Divinity in Delves? I still gotta make a tutorial on that, that's right. I did talk about it in my Trove for Returning Players video, and even my Delves tutorial video, but for the most part, you gotta get your 6th Shadow Chest of the week will give you your Lunar Souls and your Despoiled Divinity. Doesn't matter what, like, you can do one chest one day and then do another one the next day after the Trove reset. It's still going to count towards doing 6 total for the entire week, and then you'll end up getting the Lunar and Souls and stuff. Sorry, my face always gets, like, so itchy when I start streaming. I don't know why. I guess because my mouth is moving a lot, so now it's like, ow. Itchy because I didn't shave. So another thing too, I do gotta make an update on my gem tutorial video. I know, like, I've got a huge list of tutorials to do, guys. I'm trying to get them out, but on top of all the other games that I'm playing and thoroughly enjoying, by the way, it takes a little bit longer to make these tutorials because I have to, like, go in them and make sure that I didn't say something that's contradicting with itself, which even then sometimes I'll miss stuff. But when the videos are like 40 minutes, I gotta watch through them like 1 or 2 times, adding stuff and whatever. But yeah, anyways, what I was gonna say too, you guys may or may not have noticed, I know that I look like white as a ghost. It's because I had to change my light on my lamp. We don't have any more of the usual bulb that I use. And I mean, we all know because virus stuff, it's really difficult to shop. So I might try and get one, get a new light bulb. That's the one that I normally use. But we'll see. What about, I don't play Warframe anymore. I don't know if I'll ever end up going back to it. We'll see. I mean, if it adds like a big enough content update that actually is like interesting instead of just the same old crap, then maybe. But with Warframe, it's kind of a rare example of a game where I did everything I set out to do, and I was already really content with my build. So it was just a matter of like me doing the same missions over and over again, and it was like, oh, now all I can do from this point on is just keep grinding the harder, more complex, boring missions like Eidolons to end up getting some other items that I don't really need. That was my thought process. Like, I know for a lot of people that's the end game and it's enjoyable, but I found it to be super duper boring and drawn out. It's like, oh, grind this for 50 hours so you can get like these items so that you can end up actually fighting the Eidolons. What's the best hero in the game? For Trove, there's not really a best one overall, and we call them classes rather than hero, but I hear where you're going with it. I don't know. I mean, if you're just starting out, like, Knight can end up being good with his class gem. I'll just say yes and no on all of these, okay? Yes, 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 yes. No, maybe. Yes, yes, yes. No, yes, yes. For speed farming, yes. No, yes, yes. There you go. Problem solved. That's like my 40-minute tutorials just in a nutshell. Obviously without as much detail, but... Oh my god. What storyline in Warframe? It's convoluted, confusing, and clearly is a story that they didn't have set out for the entire game in Warframe. They have just slowly been building upon it. Don't get me wrong, the lore seems kind of cool, but it's so confusing and stupid. At least to me, anyways. Of course I said yes to Shadowhunter Pickle. What are you, a scrub? Oh, right, I forgot. He mains Neon Ninja. I'm joking, Neon Ninja's really good. No, Shadowhunter you can main up until the end game. And he's like one of the funnest classes. That's my biggest argument with him. It's just his damage number needs to be a little bit higher. Can you get banners in console? Delves aren't on console yet, so... It should be soon! But who knows, man? How many Titan Souls and Lunar Souls do you get from opening the Shadow Chest each week? I'm not sure, but I think it's the same set amount everybody else gets. Damn it, I don't know. I don't know the exact numbers. I'm sorry. I think for Lunar Souls, don't you get like 16 or something? That seems like it might be a bit high. I'm not exactly sure. I'm sorry. I haven't, like, it's not like I take screenshots anytime I open those shadow chests, so... Ask somebody else. Oh, defeat monoliths. Easy peasy. Oh, there you go. 118 Titan Souls, 18 Lunar Souls, and 5 Despoiled Divinity. Thank you. Yeah, that sounds about right. A couple of you guys are saying 117 Titan Souls, so either way, it's very close to those numbers, if those aren't exact. Any tips for leveling mastery quickly? I do have tutorials on that are still kind of relevant. But I will probably end up doing an update on it at some point. Opinion on Dino Tamer and Delvesen in general? Oh, he's one of the fastest farmers, dude. He might not be the best for Delves, but you can get the job done in Delves with Dino Tamer. And for speed farming, ooh. He's really fast. He might actually be the second fastest in the game. I'm not exactly sure because I still gotta like swap my gear over to him. I still, oh god, I still haven't even done Gunslinger with U10 Leviathans yet. I probably could. I'm probably strong enough. Will Trove be playable on next gen console? Good question. I don't know. I mean, if it is, they'd have to somehow port your account or your character or something. Otherwise, there would be no point to just have it re-release. But who knows what's going on with the new consoles, man. Too early for me. I'm not gonna buy them. Not unless there's something like, oh my god, I have to have this. Or if I buy it like on a Christmas sale or something. Because they just keep putting out consoles, man. Too many consoles. Woohoo! Guys, I think we got a Crystal 4. Oh my god. I'm kidding, we didn't. How How should I build my Dino Tamer? Just DPS. Pretty standard. I need to do, like, that's my big video that I want to do next for gems. Before I have an overall gem tutorial, I want to have one that actually just highlights the 2 builds of the entire game, basically, which is DPS or tank. What do you mean, what am I finding? Hush. What? I didn't find anything. We're kind of going for Crystal 4, but I mean, at the same time, are we really? I should actually be opening those chests with another character. I need a C4 sword. Opinions on Fortnite? Who cares? The game was boring when it first came out. It's boring now, dude. At least back when it first came out, it was like, okay, it's lacking features because they're still developing it. And now it's years later, and it's still lacking features and boring, so... What are the chances getting C4 gear? Don't even ask me, dude. In Trove, we don't deal with percentages. You either get it or you don't. That's pretty much it, man. Like, there is no complexity to this game. It's just, you'll either get it or you won't. It's complete RNG. You can get it, like, on your first delve or your 500th delve. What do you think about hybrid Revenant? What do you mean? There's no such thing. You either... Because this is how Trove works. If you're tank, you have to go all the way, because otherwise you don't have enough health and you just get absolutely destroyed. I mean, I guess Revenant could kind of be in the middle ground, but... then you're sacrificing damage, in which case, why are you even playing that instead of just using another character that's going to be stronger? That's the whole argument, right? Because it's all about efficiency. Are gems RNG? It depends what you mean. Leveling them up is, and augmenting them, the percentage that you augment them can be. Draco or Tomb for delves? Either or. They're both fine. I'm just using Tomb Raiser right now just because of his recent rework, and I find him to be a lot of fun to play. Not to mention this costume, though modded, is beautiful. But I'll probably end up swapping back to Draco at some point. Just because. Oh my god, we did it, guys. We got Crystal 4. Oh, we didn't. Whoop, that was a Saber Skull. Keep that. For Vanguard, should I use attack speed or energy regen? So your second stat on your gear is going to either be attack speed or movement speed, and then your fourth stat is either attack speed or movement speed. All speed. That's the Vanguard's goal. You don't need energy regen, because you shouldn't be spending that much energy on him. I mean, you'll be spamming your right click to destroy things, but it's... yeah. Which class is better, Shadowhunter or Neon Ninja? Well, technically Neon Ninja. I like Shadowhunter's gameplay probably the best in Trove. It's just the character is so obsolete because the damage numbers are so low. Like, you can literally take your physical gems from your Shadowhunter, move it to Neon Ninja, and guess what happens? You're just stronger. Actually quite disappointing. I remember when I tried that out like years ago and it was like, oh. I mean, I'll agree to Shadowhunter needs a rework. Honestly speaking, Shadowhunter just needs his ult to actually connect 100% of the time because it's too glitchy. Lower the cooldown on it, and that would actually up his damage quite a bit because the Shadowhunter ult can one-shot bosses in dungeons and stuff. And if it was reliable and if you could use it once per dungeon, that would actually bring him up quite a bit. On top of the fact that his basic attack either needs to do a lot more damage or just phase through enemies because he's got no crowd control. Like, that's the biggest problem. Yeah, Magic Find technically affects Crystal 4 drops. You can still get Crystal 4 drops with no Magic Find. But having a higher value of Magic Find obviously is going to increase the chances. Magic Find's weird how it works in this game. And Crystal 4, well, I guess to be fair, yeah, Crystal 4 we're not 100% sure on how it works. Just because it's like a newer gear in the game, so they might have messed up with the code. I don't know. Is it worth switching from Neon Ninja to Ice Sage? I mean, you don't really switch. You don't gotta spam it out either, by the way. Play whoever you want, man. Ice Age can keep up. You're not going to end up being fast enough if you're just doing dungeon farming. But for anything that involves damage, yeah. How do I get banners? Pretty much from the pressure lock cache. That's where you're going to get most of the best ones. Otherwise, there's the permanent torch that you can get from the Leviathan boss. Go, speed classes, go! No, so apparently the way, like, it's really weird. Apparently the way that Magic Find works in Trove is the items that you get are kind of set, and what Magic Find apparently does is brings up the rarity of those items, but it's a chance. So, say for example, you end up getting what would normally be a Shadow 5 drop. If you have enough Magic Find, it might trigger on that and bring it up to Radiant or Stellar. And that's kind of how it's supposed to work with the crystal gear as well, where you're getting more drops because it's bringing up the rarity of the drops that ended up happening. It's very, very strange. Like, Magic Find and Trove should actually be renamed to like random drop chance or something else, because Magic Find in every other game works the same, but Trove is like all messed up. It's very weird. What's the strongest Leviathan? The one in U10. What do you mean? What does superstition do? Exactly that. It makes people superstitious and think that there's a chat, or think that there's a chat. Think that there's a stat to it. There isn't. It's a joke stat. Yeah, they lie and say that it's to see ghosts during an event, but superstition doesn't really do that. I'm pretty sure those ghosts just show up during the Halloween event. Period. God, I still haven't grinded like any of my tomes this week. I guess. Alright, let's try and get a Crystal 4 sword, sure. Oh, wow, all shadows. Oh my god, it's so balanced, guys. 10,000 Magic Find right there. I wish these things would stay locked, but... Which is better, Neon Ninja or Vanguard? Personally, I like the Vanguard better, because you can actually face forward while you're grinding dungeons. Neon Ninja, you pretty much gotta be backflipping all the time, and it's annoying. I don't know. Any news on console devs? No, nothing yet, dude. If I knew, I'd let you guys know. I'd have a video out about it the moment I hear something. Can you get Crystal 2 on GEODE Topside U8? No, it has to be U9 at least. They did increase the drop chance, though, for Crystal 2 and 3, so... Should be a lot more common. Go, speedsters, go. Run to the end. Why am I keeping up? This is so sad. Oh, because it's just a bunch of Shadow Hunters and stuff. No, there was a Neon Ninja there. What? Thanks, Phantasm. Appreciate it, man. I don't know what you're saying, Jack. Something about Minecraft Dungeons, which... Here's the thing, guys. I'm not going to stream Minecraft Dungeons until I've beaten the main campaign at least once and then uploaded all of those videos, because then we'll kind of all be in the same boat, where those of you that don't own the game but are watching the series will know the game from front to back, and then anything from then on, I figure then I can start streaming it. I've been playing it a lot off camera. It's just, you know, if I started streaming it now, it's like, oh, here's the last level in the game, but the Let's Play series is still like at the soggy swamp, you know? It just kind of defeats the purpose. Trove needs to add sun gear. I mean, I could see it. Honestly, that's what Stellar should have been. I don't know why they called it Stellar. Like, at least Crystal gear kind of makes sense. Just being Crystal 1, 2, 3, 4, like tiering up. But it's stupid how, like, clearly Stellar gear was going to end up being the last piece of gear. Radiant before that. And then suddenly they're like, let's add Crystal. Let's add multiple numbers of Crystal. Like, Shadow gear goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then suddenly Radiant, Stellar, Crystal 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it's just... doesn't make sense, man. I did do videos on Call of Duty already, dude. I had a bunch of the war mode or whatever, like Plunder. I had a bunch of videos on that, but I just never bothered editing or uploading them. I really gotta change Nightbot so it doesn't keep advertising loots. I mean, I'm hoping that loots eventually just works one day again, but it hasn't been. They're probably dead because of legal disputes as usual. I don't know why people gotta ruin it for everybody else, but whatever. What is my goal for Trove right now? I don't know, more Crystal 4 so I can put it on my classes. That's the thing, I've been playing this game for so long, I just kind of play it. I don't know if I specifically have like a goal. I already have my full set of Crystal 4, so I'm good. I mean, if I can get like one more Crystal 4 face, that'd be awesome, because then I won't have to swap my face over and over to an alt class. But I don't know, Crystal 4 of every weapon type, I guess. But it's pretty uggles. What's Crystal 4? Stronger than Crystal 3, that's it. It's a higher number, so it's got more stats. Go, speedsters, go. How do I get 30k PR? Oh, sorry, guys. When I'm 27k with maxed out gems on Gunslinger. Do you have them fully augmented? I doubt it. On top of that, dragons. That's pretty much the biggest thing. Dragons definitely need a rework in Trove. Like, the way that you get dragon coins free to play and even pay to win is disgusting, dude. Greater dragon caches are like the most useless shit in the game. All they do is give you dragon coins, nothing else. They're supposed to give you eggs. They don't. Sometimes they do, but not often. Yes, hello to people on the other side of the world, by the way. Yeah, hopefully we'll get the Delves update on console. I mean, I don't know. I wish they would actually, you know, just set a release date and go for it instead of, like, always keeping us in the dark about it. That's the thing, is it's like, then there's no room to get hype about these things, you know? Not like, oh, the date's coming, guys, get excited. It's like, no. Oh, memento. One that I actually don't have for once. Delicious. Do you know how long it would take to drop Crystal 2 with 400 to 7 magic find? That's very specific. A random amount. Like I said earlier, man, that's the whole thing. You'll either get it or you won't. You can get it right away. You can get it in a couple hours. Like, it all depends. Oh, Tio, are you actually... You in the stream too, bud? He's talking to me in game. Yeah, I have all my Divinity costumes. I've had them all for a while. Merc's been busy with real life stuff. I don't know, like, I don't know. He's been playing Animal Crossing a lot, but I don't think that I'm gonna talk with him as much anymore because he's busy with family stuff. They're like in the middle of moving and junk. Like, I caught up with him like at one point, but he's not nearly around as much. Which is too bad because he was fun. Console players are still on Going Green. Well, I mean, to be fair, we were on PC too. Delves update's pretty big, so it should have a pretty positive impact on console, though. Like, it's definitely affected the servers in a great way. Are there dragons in Minecraft Dungeon? I don't know yet. So, I have a suspicion that the final boss is going to transform into the Ender Dragon, but if he doesn't, I'm sure they're saving it for the DLC. Because there's no nether and there's no end fortress in Minecraft Dungeons. And it just tells me, like, that's such wasted potential. I am 100% sure they're going to have those as the DLC. Can this guy seriously? Why is he up here? Get off the wall! It's like a cat. Get down! Jerk. Look, guys, let's not get Crystal 4. Wow. We didn't do it. What depth for C3? I think it's the same as Crystal 4, actually. Saber Skull Banner. Oh my god, you guys look. Wow, we got a lot of standards out of that. Jeez. One of those might have been a good one that I need. I gotta, like, the thing is, too, eventually I gotta start grinding, like, normal worlds just so I can get some more key fragments, because I'm slowly running out. Like, I had, like, over 2,000, and now, look at me. I should also, god, I need to do dumb public delves or whatever for the badges. What is it? We need to do 50 publics, which is disgusting, and 250 private ones. Ew. Ugh. That's awful, dude. Like, public and private delves are so useless. I have 20 keys. Yeah, I've heard a lot of you guys saying how difficult it is to get the keys. It's weird. Like, you think they would have, like, balanced it a bit better. I mean, apparently you get more fragments in the higher difficulties. I haven't really grinded anything outside of delves, though, since the update went live, so I can't say. Haven't tested it yet. Yeah, you guys can always join the clan, or the club. I'm not inviting right now. I don't usually do invites during streams. Pretty much all I do with the clan is just hop on, kick in actives here and there. Sometimes I'll do invites, but usually I'm streaming and then I just log out, like, right after, because I gotta, like, edit stuff. Maybe, again, you know, for anyone just tuning in, maybe we'll do Terraria after this. I would love to, but I definitely have to upload some stuff first. Like, I got edit and upload the next Minecraft Dungeons and Animal Crossing's final video. And then I still gotta do that video on Destroy All Humans, like I mentioned. It's a game I played, like, years ago. It's like an Xbox original game. It was really good, actually. I really enjoyed it. Go Speedsters. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I need more coffee, man. What's your main game right now? Trove, Phantasy Star, and Minecraft Dungeons. I'm playing them all pretty equally. Trove is probably a little bit on the back burner because it's not the new game. Phantasy Star, I've been thoroughly enjoying just hopping on and doing, like, normal grinding and stuff. I want to start recording some actual episodes for you guys instead of, like, all I've done for Phantasy Star lately is streams. And Minecraft Dungeons, I mean, that's super duper easy to record because I just hop on, do a dungeon, get off. Or just record a dungeon, then record the next dungeon. Oh, I never had green hair, man. Those were wigs. Yeah, I was doing vlogs for a while, and then it was... I just couldn't keep up with it anymore. Like, doing a vlog every single day, it was just like, oh. Fun, but no thank you. Yeah, I guess public delves are pretty good for the ore, honestly. Do you think they should do double/triple key fragment drops in delve day? Yeah, that would actually be good. Because they used to do it for Shadow Tower keys, didn't they? I could see that. I don't think they're going to, but I think that would be good, actually. There would be a lot more incentive to grind delve. No, not on delve day, because delve day in itself is to go into the delves. If we had extra key fragments, those encourage you to go out of the delves. So they'd have to put it on a different day. Maybe just loot day. Or something. I don't know. You guys don't have to do anything to join the club world. I'm just not inviting right now, sorry. But otherwise, no, we don't have any requirements. Just don't spam. I don't know. Saving flux for Gonda. Well, there's a couple different ways you can grind flux right now. Easiest is probably nitro, because it's really expensive because people want to get, you know, upgrade their crystal gear. Otherwise, what Joe's been doing is just normal grinding in U10, which obviously is a bit trickier because you gotta be strong enough and have high enough magic find. He's just been selling all of his gear and stuff like that. I think he grinded like 10 mil in a week. He's been really, really addicted to Trove lately, dude. I'm worried about him. C3 drop more frequently in 115 depth. No, that's what I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure it has to be 115 depth in order to get Crystal 3, because technically Crystal 3 only drops from U10 and up, which there isn't any up, but you know what I mean. And in the delves, depth 115 is U10, so... Yeah, the class gem key, or the class gems are just random, dude. I know how that's like. I know. It can be gross. Am I rocking the right ally, by the way? Sherby, yeah, okay, good. Just wanted to double check, because I don't know if my damage is just not as good as it should be, or... I don't know, it feels slow to me. Maybe I'm the only one doing damage this run, I don't know. Yeah, Nitro's, I don't know, it goes up and down, it depends. The costume I'm using is in the game's code, but for some reason it's not public, so somebody just ripped it and made it into a mod. It's on Trovesaurus and Steam. The costume that they teased in the Delves trailer, by mistake, apparently. They didn't say anything, but I'm assuming it's by mistake, because otherwise, what the heck? Hey, Cookie. Yeah, I already answered, Garrick. Oh god, I'm so yawny today. I don't know why. I think the big reason Joe was grinding Trove so much, though, like, I don't think he's got Minecraft Dungeons. I hope he gets it eventually, because I want to play it with him. But he did finally figure out and get Phantasy Star working, so he'll probably start doing that soon, hopefully. The only thing that sucks about both Minecraft Dungeons and Phantasy Star is both of them are on the Microsoft Store, and it's just, oh, it's a mess, dude. No, Joe doesn't have Minecraft Dungeons, dude. That was the beta. The game just fully released, and he hasn't bought it yet. That's T.O. asking in game. What mount is that? This is the Bale Light, whatever, right? Yeah, Bale Light Flyer. Minecraft Dungeons isn't free, no. It's 20 bucks, though, so you can't complain, dude. 30 bucks if you buy the Hero Edition, which gets you DLC. 2 DLC packs, I might add, which are looking to be pretty cool. I'm still waiting for the Doom Eternal DLC. Or for them to add an update that's, you know, actually fun. Like, give me co-op, give me invasions. Give me some sort of replay value. I love that game. Will they add a new class ever again? I mean, I don't know. I would hope so. I'd love it if they just kept focusing on adding classes rather than adding, like, dungeons and content and stuff. Because honestly speaking, we got enough to do in this game. Like, all they're gonna do from this point on is just keep pushing it forward and just like, oh, here's Crystal 5, here's Crystal 6, you know? They need to make it so that we can just upgrade Crystal from one tier to another, instead of always having to start from scratch and get it as a new drop. Like, it's getting tiresome. Are they ever gonna change the hub? Dude, I wish. I wish they would just hire players to make like the hub in a contest or something like that. There's so many builds that players do that are so much more impressive than the devs. Honestly, there's a lot of builders that are more impressive than modders, but modders are the ones that get their dungeons into the game. That's why the quality of the dungeons is varying. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not so good. I guess we'll do a couple more floors, huh? Final Fantasy VII Remake is really fun. Have you tried it out? Dude, I had a full series on it. I loved it. The ending was kind of crappy, but that's just from an old school fan such as myself. It didn't make any sense, and it wasn't like, it was very convoluted and didn't make sense with the rest of the story. That said, I loved it, dude. I'm excited to see what they do with the next one. Hopefully they don't just drag it out like Hobbit so that they can make money. I wish it was all just in one game instead of 50 different versions. When does it start dropping Crystal 4? In depth 115 and up. You can only get it from the Shadow Vaults too. I have videos already talking about it. What the? Oh, I thought this guy was dead already. Twitch vs YouTube. Twitch 100%, but I'm just trying YouTube lately just because I'm trying new settings. I'm trying to see how far I can push the... Where the hell is this last enemy? Oh, well. I'm trying to see how far I can push my bitrate for YouTube streaming. See if I can get it to actually look good. Which it seems to be okay, but I still find it like so hard to believe that like with Twitch I can be streaming at less bitrate and the quality is like so much higher. Twitch limits the bitrate upload to like 6,000. I am currently streaming at 10,000. And does it look any better? Nope, still a blurry mess. I mean, it's probably better than it was before, but... I mean, the other thing, too, is the biggest thing with YouTube, for some dumb reason, is they have multiple options for latency. I have it on ultra low, which means that we, you know, you guys hear what I'm talking about, like, right away. But that has a huge impact on the quality. Like if I had it at normal latency, which literally is like 10 seconds to 30 seconds, because YouTube is so crap for streaming. Oh yeah, YouTube upload streaming bitrate is insane, dude. Like it can just, it doesn't have a limit. But it's ridiculous. I just keep pushing it to see how far can I take it. Next stream, I'll probably try 15,000 and see if that makes a difference. Because if I can stream at, I don't know, like I'm streaming at 1080p 60 frames per second. If I can stream at this, you know, at this quality, aspect ratio, whatever, and have it so that it doesn't become a blurry pixel mess when a lot of action happens, then I'll be happy. And then more than likely, I'll just keep streaming on YouTube just because it's, I don't know. It's like a double-edged sword, you know? Like streaming on Twitch is better, but it's a lot harder to get you guys to like know when I'm streaming on Twitch, whereas if I just stream on YouTube, it's literally right here, you know? That's kind of the big thing about it, and that's why I've been experimenting with it on YouTube. Because YouTube is starting to step up their streaming. It's going to take a long time, but you guys may have noticed like PewDiePie's been streaming a lot more because they're trying to push like all these stream updates, even though the streaming still sucks. Steve Gang, man. Hi, Miles. Oh, damn, dude. Really? Someone was selling Gonda for 10 mil. Jeez. Yeah, that's like normal price. As soon as the freak that ups the price of Gonda is noticed, he probably just bought that instantly and just bumped it up to 20 mil. Yeah, usually, like, I have the Shadow Phone items, which I can use to let people know in-game when I'm streaming on either Twitch or YouTube, and, you know, that's good. I've been running out. I gotta get more, but they haven't been, like, devs haven't been responding to me at all. It's because of the virus. Yeah. Who's my favorite YouTubers that kind of inspired you? Well, technically speaking, one of the big influencers for me was B000100, who's a Minecraft YouTuber. I loved his content like the best. Him and Etho. That's actually what got me into YouTube. Was, like, I started with Etho, GEODE, and B-dubs. And then, like, you know, the Minecraft server. And eventually I ended up moving on to, like, watching a lot of them. B-dubs, when he was playing with Generic B, oh god. That's comedy gold, those two. But I really like the way that B-dubs handles himself. And, in a lot of ways, I guess I have similar energy to his, or at least it feels that way to me. I probably, like, as far as a content creator, I know I'm nothing like him. But that was pretty much my big influence, I guess. And then, of course, you know, moving on and just kind of turning it into my own thing. What about the streamer Dreambox? Yeah, I still have those here and there that I can drop for you guys. That's the one problem with streaming on YouTube, though. I can't really do giveaways because there's no way to whisper you guys individually and give you guys codes. Because YouTube is stupid. I don't watch Twitch streamers at all. I find them to be really boring and obnoxious most of the time. They feel very, a lot of them, not all of them, but they feel like they're very entitled. I don't know. The Twitch community is a lot more toxic than YouTube. I mean, I say that, and then you look at YouTube and all the clickbait and trash, but I don't know. Why don't I sell stellar gear? Because I'm lazy. If I could sell it on the player market, I would, but the fact that I have to trade it with other people means that it requires effort, in which case I could be playing other games instead. Thanks, Dark Angel. Appreciate it, man. I don't know what you're talking about with Minecraft. I've tried Minecraft with mods and stuff like that, which, eh. Later, Tio. Have a good one, man. Come on, Speedster. Get to the end. Thank you. We did it! This might be our last one. Excuse me. They're still giving streamer Dreambox to streamer. No, I kind of have like special perms because I have a lot of contacts. Because when Game Ago ended up taking charge, they contacted me, and so because of that, I have a lot of connections. That said, it's not like I'm above an average player or something. It's just sometimes I'll hear from them, and sometimes they'll hook me up on the test server kind of thing. I don't know. Which do you think is better, Hightail or Trove? Well, here's my response to that. Hightail isn't out. So, but no, Game Ago's been doing great with the game in general, dude. Like, they've been doing such a good job with updates and everything. They don't really have like a creators thing set up yet. I don't know if they ever will, but that's what I mean. Like, it's like I'm kind of the only one that's got it, which... Alright, that should be enough, because otherwise if we do 3 more, it's going to take too long. I had an ad, but which should I use? Trove as main, Shadow Hunter. I don't know what you're asking. I mean, you can main Shadow Hunter until the end, and then swap to something else, or you can just keep playing Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter's a lot of fun. You know what? Let's do a couple just normal U10 dungeons. Only a couple of them. I'm not doing giveaways on this stream because, like I said before, like I can't really. Whoa. Shows when I was last on my Vanguard. I can't do streams, or I can't do giveaways while I'm streaming on YouTube, which sucks. Because there's no way that I can possibly give codes to a specific person. What the heck? I've never seen this dungeon before. I knew it was in like a while ago, but I've never seen it. Where the heck is the entrance? Here, I'll show you guys the entrance. Right here. I make my own entrance. God, what a mess of a dungeon. Jesus. Did you see that? It was like a maze. Like, just to get into it. Like, no thanks. I don't even know how to... What? Look, there's the exit portal. There's the exit portal. Excuse me? That is so weird. What's my favorite dragon? I don't know, man. I don't really have a favorite in particular. It used to be the air elemental dragon, and then he like is kind of useless now, and they started reusing his video effects on everything. I guess Dark Infinian, the one that you get from the Shadow Cache. You don't gotta spam it, by the way. Seriously. What game have you spent the most money on? Final Fantasy VII Remake Collector's Edition. No, I don't know what you mean. I mean, technically, I've never played a pay-to-win game this long, so Trove. Void Dragon. Which one's Void Dragon again? Oh, right, the Tentacle Dragon. Yeah, he's cool. He's got really nice video effects. But that's pretty much it. Probably do this dungeon, and then we'll call it, guys. Wee. I kind of low-key miss just normal grinding. It's still funner than Delves. Who's the best class to farm in Trove? That depends on what you're asking for, bud. Like, if you're just going for speed farming, technically, Neon Ninja, Dino Tamer, Vanguard, Lunar Lancer, kind of. Maybe, like, I still want to test out, like, if I ever got, like, a full C4 set with Lunar Lancer, if he can one-shot a 5-star boss with his #1 ability, then Lunar Lancer will actually, like, keep up. How long did it take to max out all your characters? It takes a long time. I did it years ago. I think it takes like 12 hours to get a character from 1 to 30. And if you have double XP potions the whole time, obviously it literally cuts that time in half, so it takes 6 hours. But I hated that grind, dude. That was probably like one of the worst times to like, oh. It's not like now where there's much easier ways to grind and geode surface and everything like that. Like back in the day, it was disgusting. Most of all, like grinding Fae. Like I remember sitting there thinking one day, I have to grind this. And I hate the Fae. Just for normal dungeon grinding, it's like so boring. Tomb Raider is Shadowhunter because I'm really thinking of what to use. Well, Tomb Raider is way stronger. Shadowhunter is probably funner though. If I had a C4 bow, I could actually probably use Shadowhunter for like U10 grinding, just because the damage output would actually be high enough. Because I mean, honestly speaking, U10 is kind of a joke now. This is the most recent costume from Vanguard, the Vanguardner. Audience laugh sounds. I know I keep saying we'll end it, so we'll end it after this dungeon. Because otherwise we're getting to... See, we're always around the hour mark is when I start, like, getting tired of it. I don't know, maybe it's because all the lights are in my face or something. I don't know. This dungeon completed, but where's my loot? Oh, I see. There was a chest, like, on the other floors or something. Oh, well. Yoink. What's my mastery? Like 660 something? Double check. 665 actually. We're about to get to the cursed number. Did I get more C3s? Not that I care. Nope. That's a lot of C2s. Jeez. See, those drop rates have really increased. Damn. Like, you don't normally get that many. Boop, boop, boop. Drop this down. Oh, there's some more crystal pin themes things. I guess someone dropped crystal pins earlier. I didn't even notice. What Hytale full gameplay clip? Did they actually release new stuff? I don't think so. Unless you mean that... oh, God. I don't like these scumbag channels. Just... ugh. I'm guessing you're talking about where somebody took all the footage from the blogs. Because otherwise there hasn't really been any gameplay. A lot of it's been not pre-cutscenes, but it's like stuff that's made within the game. Hytale news. Okay. I'm gonna actually check the Hytale website. See if they put out a more recent blog, because otherwise you're probably literally just talking about stuff that is old. Yeah, because the last blog post was April 30th. And that one was pretty dope because it actually showed some gameplay and ooh, looks good, man. Like, I really like what Hytale is like delivering just by the looks of it and the feel of it and stuff like that. Like, it's really, really cool, man. Do you like Pewds? Yeah, I watch his content from time to time. I usually check his channel every day, but I don't always watch like his meme shit. I like when he's playing games. Like, I thought that War Thunder video was pretty funny. I mean, generally speaking, he's got like a really good editor, so it's not as good as his other editor there did a lot more work. Not to say that his current one doesn't, but I don't really care about his his filler content. To me, is like his just, oh, it's another meme review or whatever. And anytime he puts out like videos that like it seems like it's something interesting, and then you know that it's like, oh no, it's just some. It's just like some clickbait garbage. Yeah, I was actually just talking with my brother about Sky Saga earlier. So what happened with Sky Saga is those idiots just kept remaking the game over and over for some reason, and it kept scrapping all of our progress every time. I have multiple videos on Sky Saga, but basically their publisher dumped them because they're like, we're not making money off of you guys, screw this. Kind of a cool enough game. It wasn't really that great. Jacksepticeye, I don't watch him. I remember, like, I think I watched him, or like one of his videos when he was at like 100k subs, and I thought, oh, this guy's actually, he's pretty good. And then apparently he got like a shout out from PewDiePie, so that's why he ended up becoming as big as he is. He's got the good personality for it too. But I don't really watch much content creators, honestly speaking. I watch like Scott the Woz, Angry Video Game Nerd. Donkey is like one of my favorite content creators. God, his videos are, well, his last few videos haven't been that great, but a lot of his videos are just so funny. I don't know who this George guy is. And I don't, like, that's the thing too. I don't give a F about YouTube drama. Like, I don't get involved with it at all. I don't care. I find it to be boring, but that's because, like, I even find, like, drama and TV shows, I find it boring as well. Just, I don't know. I know about Dead by Daylight. I know they have the Silent Hill update coming. I have friends that play it. I don't play it myself because I don't care. It's not really my type of game. Why should I go for Magic Find when there's Crystal Gear now? Yeah, exactly. Just keep grinding until you get it. I mean, higher Magic Find technically helps you get Crystal Gear easier, but you can literally get Crystal Gear, even Crystal 4, with no Magic Find. So just grind until you get it, man. What class should I craft? I don't know. It's up to you, man. What do you want to play next? Anyways, I could sit here and just keep answering questions all day, but we're gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, gamers. Really appreciate it. Smash like, sub for more. I'll edit some videos, get them up to you guys. I might do a Terraria stream later, but we'll see. And if I can, I would love to do Phantasy Star later, but I'll probably just record it or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. As far as my prediction or guesstimate for the Delves update on console, maybe June 6th? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But have a great day, guys. Sayonara. Stay epic.